Well, I'm fresh back from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Last week, about this exact time, was the first day of speakers at Midwest DJs Live. I've been going to this conference for years, back when it was something in a very small room, and it was just local people coming together. But I'll tell you something, it's probably one of my favorite conferences to go to for a lot of reasons. And I don't mean to say this to diss the other conferences. Each one of them have their charms. But there is a charm, almost a small town charm at Midwest DJs Live. They know exactly what they want to do. They know exactly who they want to serve. And with that knowledge, they don't really try to be anything they're not, right? Part of it, I think, is because they're a nonprofit organization. So all of the money they take in from sponsors and from your ticket sales and from donations go to serve this conference. On top of it all, they also take money in to raise for a thing they call DJs Loving DJs. This is the only thing of its kind to help DJs in distress, right? People who are having problems, whether it be in their life or their business, whether it be health or property, we can easily feel really isolated. And they saw that, and they figured out that, well, we probably could find a way to help people. And if we're going to do that, we could help people within our own industry that are struggling and are feeling isolated. They've given away almost $10,000 to DJs in need already. Now, you want to look at other things. It's a nonprofit, so you can write it off. There you go. Or you're giving to DJs helping DJs. DJs loving DJs. Again, it's a write-off. But I can write off a lot of stuff and get zero out of it. There's a lot of things I can say is education. If I just need a write-off, I can say that I paid my internet and get a write-off because there's all kinds of things there that I can learn. It's education. But the one thing that this conference has in spades, and I'm not saying the other ones don't, but this one for sure, is a community of DJs all sharing the same mindset. And it's not just, let's see how much better we can get or how much more money we can get. It's the idea of us sharing each other's hard times, right? It's the idea of us understanding what we're going through. It's the idea of that everybody who goes to this conference or has been to this conference has a language that brings them together, that has them understand what they're going through. I mean, forget the speakers, which are amazing, by the way. They have great speakers, not just the ones on stands, but the people who come and teach and present. But every person whose hand I shake at Midwest DJs Live has something to share. They don't have something to hide. They have something to share. They're excited to be there, and they're excited to give more even than they want to take. That's quite a thing. And I got to experience it again. And every time I come back, I try to explain really what it is. I mean, first, here's another thing. It's in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, instead of Las Vegas or Atlantic City. Look, it's a small city with not a whole lot going on. So you don't have the distractions. So if you want to go and you really want to lean into being more inspired about what you do or learning something new or find a way to bring something home for your business and you don't want to be distracted by the craziness of Las Vegas, you got it in Milwaukee. Midwest DJs Live is amazing. And the people that are putting it together have all the best intentions. There's no profit intention. There is only, what can I do for my fellow DJs? And again, let me make it clear. Profit intentions aren't such a bad thing at all. Without profit intentions, we wouldn't have more conferences we can go to. And all of those conferences have their own thing that is great about them. But today I'm talking about the conference in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, sitting on Lake Michigan, that happens for 3 days at the end of April every single year. Midwest DJs Live. It's worth your time. It's worth your money. And it will, even if you go once, the relationships and community that you get to be a part of will live on for as long as you're willing to reach out again. This is Bill. This is Creative License, and I will see you next week.